Okay, one of the things I want to start with is dishes, because there's a lot to learn about a dishwasher and loading dishes. I've done this, I basically do this every morning after I drop my kids off, and it's like Tetris. You have to think of it as Tetris, only your shapes are going to be a lot more unpredictable, but they don't go at you really fast, so it's not like you're going to break your dishes if you don't, if you aren't fast enough thinking. You can take your time with it. You can slow it down. But as you can see, here I've used some sort of creative methods for getting more plates in the dishwasher. One thing, I slipped this one in between the rack pins here, I don't know what you call those, and the silverware. And, it's not really supposed to be a spot for there. You're supposed to just have that butted up against the edge of it. But I found some space because, I don't want to hand wash these things. So I put that in there. Now here's something my wife does, because she has a job and doesn't really care about space, but she puts bowls of this size in there, which look at all that space. You know how many dishes that is? I don't know. That's a lot of smaller plates and maybe even a little bowl or something. And look at this. You could have washed this by hand in a fraction of the time it would take you to wash all the things that you can fit in there by hand. So the bigger things wash by hand. Well, I've got a bunch of glasses, and again, you know what? They aren't going to fit up here anymore because I filled up all my space here. And by the way, the bowls, there's really no getting out of these bowls. You have to have them face down, or else, like I said, you're not going to get them cleaned. So I put the cups in here, like so. You got to kind of move them around. You don't want them to hit each other, obviously, too hard, because you don't want to break a dish while you're running your dishwasher. And I'm off camera right now, but I'm still here. Silverware, I don't know why I'm doing that right now. Okay, I'm rinsing this bowl. It has cereal in it. Now, can I fit this in here? Oh boy, what are we going to do? We got to shift things around. Let's move this bowl over here. And you know what? You can put this plate here. I mean, it's going to flop around in there, but once it gets inside the dishwasher, it's pretty well contained. So you can then fit, see, it's trickier than I thought. This thing is small enough, though, that can go there. I don't want the glass to be touching any item. Alright, there, you loosely have an idea of what I'm talking about. So now I fit, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 items in there where that one bowl was. And I think I can fit one more thing in. What do you think? This? Yeah, I think we can fit that in there. Voila! Voila! You have a pretty decently loaded dishwasher. Okay, well that's a little overview of one of the primary things I've learned from being laid off, or just to have perfected. I mean, I did dishes before, but never at this level of intensity that I have now. So you can see really what ways of just moving things around. I mean, it's about, like I said, it's about just like visualizing the shapes in the spaces and moving them into the places where they need to be. Okay, so we'll move on after this. That was lesson 1. Okay, one last little note here that I've learned. This is very important for people who have portable dishwashers. When you got it hooked up, the water hooked up, and we use these rags here to shield the area from splattering, because I don't know, the water is leaking out a little bit. But that's our personal plumbing problem, but not related to what I'm talking about here. Here, the stopper, you got to make sure that's laid at an angle down there, because when the water comes out, if the stopper's in, well, the sink just fills up, and you get a lot of dirty water spilling out all over the floor. And maybe I've experienced that before, and I don't recommend it. Also, this probably goes without saying, but don't put dishwashing liquid as your dishwashing detergent in your or any, well, particularly your portable dishwasher, well, any dishwasher. But you probably already know that because, I mean, I think only an idiot would put liquid detergent liquid dishwashing soap into a dishwasher.